It's been a while. I really didn't want to watch that at all.
Good, because it sucked.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Cinemonstrosities, where we view all cinemonstrosities and...
Monstrosities of cinema.
Exactly.
This week's movie, Cinematic Disaster.
Yes. Alright, so you gave us a lot of choices to pick from, but we found that for Cinemonstrosities this week, we are going to do Reefer Madness.
The original 1932 Reefer Madness. But we ended up actually watching a 2005 version that was a musical.
Both horrible.
Oh, yeah, both bad.
Yeah. Well, you gave us a lot, you said,
Reefer Madness, Sharknado, Live Freaky, Die Freaky, Repo the Genetic Opera, and more.
Because there's the list just goes on. Those are just, like, the top ones that we thought were bad. So we did Reefer Madness. So the first one was, like, the first attempt to, like, show that
Drugs are bad.
drugs are bad. And
They just had bad drugs.
marijuana is the first one.
That during the beginning of the marijuana, what's the word?
Prohibition.
Yeah, prohibition. That was weird to see if you forgot that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, it's quite crazy.
Apparently, mind you, if you smoke marijuana, you become a suicidal maniac, what seemed to be a coke or crackhead. I don't know
just,
what that came from.
That guy was crazy.
That was not marijuana. I don't know what that was.
Just there.
What was it?
What are you doing?
I wouldn't want to get high and drive a car anyways.
Yeah,
That's just a bad idea regardless.
Yeah.
It's kind of not good.
I mean, I've heard people like say like I've driven high that like people who drive high wait for stop signs to turn green.
I just wouldn't want to put myself through the psychological stress of trying to
It's
drive
just-
being
just-
high, you know.
What's going on?
I would just ride a bike or
What's
something.
going on? Just
Horrified.
You'd be like high as shit riding a bike, going like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is way
I
too
don't
much work.
care.
Like I don't need to go to the
I'm
store
gonna
anymore.
not go anywhere.
Just I'm gonna stay right here.
Namaste.
Namaste,
I'm
man.
going nowhere.
No, I think I'm gonna go.
And then the musical. I actually thought the musical was better than the
Yeah,
original movie.
The music, it
because
started off pretty good because apparently
we
you
watched it
become
completely
hooligans
by
and
mistake.
whores when you smoke marijuana, and you become zombies that bust out in the dance like the Thriller.
Yeah. Fucking. And I still can't think of that guy's name, but I thought it was pretty funny that he was like the main narrator. Like I said, he was Loki in Son of the Mask.
Can't remember his name. Pull it. Your phone. Pull it up.
I do have a phone.
Yeah,
Completely on the
Loki. Loki from Son of the Mask.
Yeah, I can find it just for a second. But on top of that, those actually, like I said, I thought the musical was pretty good. But that's
It was
just me.
cheesy as hell. I thought.
That was
Just-
just me.
Oh, golly, man. I'm just gonna go over there. Oh, it's just a harmless turtle.
What?
Yeah, I didn't get that. I thought it was a rat. It was a turtle. You're stupid.
Yeah, well, it was pretty bad. And I don't know. It's just they took it to an extreme.
Alan Cumming was his name.
Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming.
He was a pretty good narrator.
That's Rob Zombie's last name.
Really?
Yeah, that's Rob Zombie and Spider-Man's last name. They're brothers. Or it's Cummings. There's an S to it, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess it's like it was based in like the 1930s.
It was
They were all driving
cheesy as
jalapenos
crazy. Like they were
and
trying
stuff.
way too hard to make this shit look so damaging.
I couldn't understand one thing though. Like I was watching the musical, and obviously the musical is kind of a parody of the original
Yeah.
30s one.
It's like they wanted to make it even more dramatic. That it was to the point where it's like, this is ridiculous.
I couldn't kind of figure out if it was supposed to be making fun of the original, or if it was just like a musical remake of the original, but was still kind of funny for it. Like I totally think it was making fun of it the whole time. Personally,
I mean, I can't think of anyone who had
take it
enough
seriously.
who had enough energy after smoking pot to rape and brutally molest, rape, beat. I guess rape and molest is like the same word, but it was just like
Rape list.
rape list, rape list. the rape in this.
It's not rape, it's a struggle cuddle.
It's a now let's not turn this rape into murder. Yeah, but it's a struggle cuddle.
It's a horrible movie. It is a
Horrible movie. I don't think of anyone high like
They
all the
have
people,
way- they have
all the
way
friends I
more
have,
movie.
all the friends I have that like we get high, would be like, yeah, they'll do it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not at the expense of like
Sit down in a snuggie, watch some cartoons,
get a little freaky.
play some video games. That was my favorite thing, dude. I played Gears of War, high as shit.
Just high as a kite.
I mean, that was the whatever. I don't understand the whole psycho, I guess. I don't know. And what was like, and the way they hit it too, the guy would hold it like with the
It was like
he would like
and then go.
I don't know what kind of whack
Hair all
that
fucking
dude
up,
has.
like, because
That shit
obviously
was
if you smoke weed, your hair instantly.
Just, you go Eraserhead.
You got rid.
It's all fucked
But
up.
like there was just so much wind.
It was blowing
What's
his
going?
hair back.
Just
He wasn't getting as high as hair was. It was just, whoop.
exactly. It was crazy. It was,
I'm pretty sure somebody got stabbed in that movie too. Like that's pretty ridiculous. Who gets high and wants to stab you? I can. Okay, majority of the issue with violence and marijuana, they're not fighting over the marijuana. They're fighting over the money and street value, not the drug itself. Unlike
Or
coke
the-
and crackheads who actually
I mean-
kill each other over the drug.
I mean,
Give me marijuana, stab, stab, stab.
I
Smoke.
can
No, it
think of
doesn't
a few
happen.
times where I got pretty angry when someone like ate the last of the Doritos.
Did you kill them?
No, but
Did you rape
I
that
definitely made them walk with me to the store.
If that was and that was like what, $3 for a bag of Doritos?
Well, you ate the last
that
one.
has nothing to do with
We're
the drugs.
walking to the store together, and we'll go 50s on the big bag.
And that has nothing to do with the drug, so
Yeah.
it works out. It's like majority of like the whole legal issue is stupid.
There's actually a picture on Facebook where you see this little Girl Scout selling Girl Scout cookies in front of a weed dispensary, like a legalized
Jeez.
weed dispensary. Location, location, location.
The only issue is there's no pot in those cookies.
I know. It's,
The upside is they're probably cheaper than the pot cookies inside.
exactly. They're like,
I heard they're like $7 a cookie.
jeez,
Yeah,
better
I
be
mean-
a big fucking cookie.
I think they're about like that big. They're like the larger cookies. I
Wait,
believe.
you remember Perkins? The restaurant Perkins?
Yeah, I remember
You know how you
Perkins.
could get that giant ass cookie with, like, that was.
The smiley face.
Yeah.
Those were delicious.
Well,
They
no,
were
the
sugar-
smiley face is Eaton Park.
Whatever. You still get cookie there too.
Yeah, I mean, I think Perkins was just a big ass cookie wrapped in a, like, cling wrap.
Deliciousness.
It was awesome. It was good.
Well, I was saying the other cookie. If you wanted to like make drug cookies, just make can of butter. All
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
marijuana infused butter. You can make anything out of it. In fact,
Margarine, little.
put some on top of your pancakes.
Use it to, like,
Make it
grease your pan
delicious.
and then cook your bacon in the pan.
Damn, that is genius. I
That
never even
is
thought.
genius.
You ever had a can of butter, fucking bacon? No. That's fucking genius.
It is.
I want to make a can of butter egg McMuffin.
That sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing.
I mean, you just wouldn't
Even-
stop eating. I mean, it'd just be. Oh,
Well, we totally got away from the movie here. We're just
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're just the movie's gone. We're just thinking about different good ideas for
movie.
the legalization of pot.
Terrible because it started well, it didn't start, but it helped push the whole
Yeah.
like fear of marijuana. So I give it 2 thumbs
Yeah.
down.
Boo.
Bad,
Dumb.
that sucked.
It was dumb.
The musical, however,
The
I
musical.
liked.
It was entertaining because it went further. It made a joke out of the first one. It's like. yeah. Apparently, when you smoke marijuana, you start. You start.
Your kids are targets.
Watch out. Everyone pull out a picture of their child.
I like when the pictures start coming to life. That's
Yeah.
funny.
And like face
And, like,
ripped off and
When he's standing there and there's
turn
like
into a
pot-
zombie. And
there's
it's
the
just
pot leaf
yeah.
flicking up there, and he's just like looking menacing as hell, talking about. I mean, you
Oh,
know that guy has been high numerous times in his life,
Oh yeah.
especially because he's an actor.
Yeah, but see, then you gotta like break down like, is there different types of highs? I think there are.
I would hope so.
I mean, there's like happy high, but all marijuana does is make you a happy high.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's like crazy fucking high, where you're just off
Yeah.
the wall crazy. You know, like you see. All right, so my neighbor, straight up, he was dealing crystal meth. It was my neighbor. It really wasn't me. It was my neighbor for sure.
It was his neighbor.
I'm telling Does this face look like a face that was doing crystal meth? I still got all my teeth. Your teeth, maybe. I don't know.
Whoa. They're all here, though.
All right, but
They're all
back to-
present and accounted for.
But back to the story. Right. So my neighbor was doing crystal meth, and like I guess he like almost OD'd, or he did OD, and they brought him back, and then like in the hospital, he thought he had another dude's armpit. He's like sitting there trying to rip out his armpits. I had to like tie him down the bed. I thought it was hilarious. It's just. Everyone's
What game
poor
was-
guy was like, no, man, he's a dumbass. He knew what he was doing. No one made him do it. Well, maybe someone did, but like, no one made him keep doing it. I mean,
I would assume.
yeah.
Shitty movie.
Like, there's an armpit. Whose armpit is this? This is mine. It was an old man's armpit. He's like, they gave him an old man's armpit.
That's weird. That's pretty weird. Seriously weird.
It's pretty crazy.
That's
Movie.
that's what we think about Reefer Madness and the fact that it started a whole genre of stoner hating movies, but at the same time in an underground genre of stoner loving movies like Cheech and Chong and Harold and Kumar. So we kind of have to give
Tommy
that a little
Chong.
bit.
And
The whole rebellion.
Pineapple Express, Seth Rogen.
Pretty much anything Seth Rogen's been in.
Yeah, for anything has at least one joke relating to marijuana.
If not the whole movie. And what was it? We Are the Millers. That was fucking hilarious.
You know, I want to see what Willie Nelson. You know, I just want to see Willie Nelson high.
I want to see Willie Nelson sober. I'm pretty sure that guy's never sober. That dude is riding a constant high all the time.
It's just
I watched an interview where he outsmoked Snoop Dogg.
what?
Snoop Dogg. Yeah. It was an interview with Snoop Dogg, and he's like, "Yeah, that dude smoked me on the table." I was like, "How do you smoke under the table?"
It's like we get underneath this table.
It's kind of like real low.
Just,
I don't get it.
you just got to get down there and like. It makes it so much cooler because you're sheltered. What if it's a tiny table, just like a little
Like
coffee
this one?
table? This little tiny coffee table, just.
We have a tiny coffee table right here. It's kinda
This
out of
defeats
shot.
the purpose. I guess that's why we got off on such the tangent, because the whole movie was about marijuana.
That's true.
And like,
He
oh,
was
in the
full, right?
original one, the props were so dumb. Like they had like a cutout of a car. It was pretty dumb.
I honestly, like, the reason we've gone so far off topic on this one numerous times is because this was such a bad movie, I revert to not wanting to even talk about it. This movie raped my brain.
Do you remember who
made me not feel good.
who actually recommended Reefer Madness?
I can look that up.
Let's give him a shout out. Get him involved. Here, that's how these video castings.
I gotta get back to
Yeah.
everything real quick. Stalling. Finding.
You
person.
can dance if you want to.
Said it.
Leave your friends behind.
Crap.
Dude, I'm running out of dance moves.
Just keep dancing. Hey, it comes up.
Note to self: be prepared next time.
That's a pretty good note.
Yeah.
But
Be more prepared.
it was. Hey, it was Tim Tam 1593.
Tim Tam.
Reefer Madness.
1953. Thanks for the
Reefer
movie
Madness.
Reefer Madness, and
It totally beats out Andrew Cousley's Sharknado.
oh god, we saw Sharknado down there.
Nice name, Andrew Cousley.
Oh,
Couldn't be original.
Andrew Cousley.
Cousley.
Andrew Cousley.
All right.
All right, like last week, leave us a comment in the comment section below.
Make like a baby and head out.